What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Baby Baby. What's poppin', Laker Nation? It's your boy, Bigbabyjonathan here. Welcome to the latest edition of the Bigbabyjonathan Sports Podcast Show. And in today's show, I'm going to be talking about the Lakers' 120-107 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. My thoughts about that game. Let's talk about it, Laker Nation. My thoughts about the game overall, man. It was one of those games that we shouldn't, we won, but I felt like we played disinterested in the first quarter. Like, defensively off. Like, the rotation on defense was bad. You know what I mean? In the first quarter. But, gotta give credit's due. Philly played a great game. Tobias Harris had 18 points. Mike Scott had 12. 25 points for Glenn Robinson III. 12 points for Alex Burke. 11 points for Foosman off the bench. 11 points. You know what I mean? Lakers seemed earlier in the first quarter disinterested, not playing up to par, playing lazy. Went down like at least 9, and it was second quarter. Lakers ended on a 34-10 run, 10 and a half. AD had an amazing game in the second quarter. 26 points at half. Overall ended with 37, 13, and 4 steals. Defensively, he was there blocking shots, deflecting the passing, like just his presence out there, taking charges, getting the crowd going. Like, his energy was there defensively tonight. I loved it. You know what I mean? I say he was going to have 35 and 15. Was off by 2, but still got the dub. You know what I mean? Just overall, his defensive mindset was great tonight. He was taken to the rim. Like I said, a lot of post up, spin, pump fake, behind the back, layup. That was every play. It was too easy for Anthony Davis tonight. You know what I mean? Same with LeBron. LeBron had a great game, like always. Had 22 points, 14 assists, 7 rebounds. Anthony Davis was a plus 30 on the plus minus department. And Avery Bradley had 10 points. Shout out to Avery Bradley, plus 24 in the plus minus department. But earlier in the first quarter, he wasn't scoring, but he's playing that defense, playing that hustle. Like, he was there making defensive plays, diving for loose balls, throwing, getting like good defensive stops. You know what I mean? On Tobias Harris. He had to guard out of Al Horford in the second quarter, ripped the ball out of Al Horford's hands. And then there was a play where Avery Bradley was running out of bounds, dove, threw it to AD, and then they got back on the offense side of the ball. So even though he only had 10 points, but he was doing the little things that don't show up on the stat sheet. You know what I mean? Playing that tough defense. You know what I mean? I just love the energy from Avery Bradley tonight. And overall, Danny Green had 7 points, plus 5 in the plus minus department. 11 points for Dwight Howard, played great. 10 points for KCP, but man, Lakers gotta stop doing this again. I knew, remember when I had a pregame show for you guys on Sportscaster that are listening live. I said, Lakers, do not come in playing lackadaisical, because if you do, it's gonna be one of those games where you're gonna fight back and make big plays. That's what happened. But overall, I like the energy in the second quarter throughout. The second quarter changed the momentum of the game. AD changed the game, and we ended the second quarter on a 34-10 run. It was exciting, blocking shots, running the floor. AD dove for the loose ball, jumped in the stands. You know what I mean? It's just getting excited. You know what I mean? That's what Lakers do, man. They turn it up when they need to. You know what I mean? I just liked the energy tonight, But overall, the Lakers shot 53% from the field, 46 out of 86. Three-pointers, 13 out of 33, 39%. 15 out of 18 from free throws, 83%. Love the energy from the line tonight. They were attacking the rim, getting fouls, making free throws tonight. Rebounds, we won by 43-42. You know what I mean? Steals, 10. We had 9. Assists, 25 to their 24. Points in the paint, 34. Philly, 62. Lakers, we won that. And largest lead for Philly was 13. Us, 21. We were up we're down 13 in the first quarter. Going into that second quarter, I was like, okay, Lakers are playing disinterested, lackadaisical, and then we turned up. You know what I mean? Defensively, man, just AD. When his mind, we need that AD play tonight in the playoffs. We need him to step up big. You know what I mean? If AD plays like this, like he did tonight, I know it's against Philly. You know what I mean? I know it's against Philly. Oh, they didn't have Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson. But I already knew that And I feel he was going to compete. You know what I mean? Glenn Robinson the third had a good game, shooting the three. Like, we let him kind of get his shots. You know what I mean? But the bench points tonight for the Lakers, 38-55. You know what I mean? Turnovers were, even. 13 turnovers to their 15 rebounds. You know, just overall the game was good. LeBron did his thing in the second quarter. In the second half, Lakers came out. AD shot a three right when the third quarter started, and then LeBron pulled up from the Laker logo. Needed nothing but net. We went up 19. Then chip away, Sixers chip away, chip away, chip away, chip away, chip away, and then it's one of those games where we're up 19 and they cut it to 9, and then overall, because the Sixers went in the zone and that kind of threw us off a little bit. That zone that the Sixers went kind of threw us off because we kept passing it. They'd rotate, and then KCP would be up for a three. Danny Green, Avery Bradley, Rondo would be open. Anthony Davis would be open. So we beat the zone, but 14 assists for LeBron James. So he was well aware of the zone, so he was throwing it from side to side. They'd throw it back to LeBron and move it around. But Philly would trap. As soon as if Philly would score, they would try to trap. But sometimes they would trap. We would run, make a layup. So that zone defense kind of didn't work. But overall, the team had a good game. LeBron had a great game. But he really shot really well in that 9 for 16. He was being aggressive, post up. You know what I mean? Just love the energy. You know what I mean? Like, we got two crucial games. You know what I mean? 2 crucial games. Friday versus Milwaukee and the San Diego Clippers on Sunday. I'm not really worried right now about the Clippers yet. Overall, just like this team can turn it up when it wants to. You know what I mean? You see what we did in the second quarter, 34-10 run. Avery Bradley ripping the ball from Al Horford, LeBron blocking at the end. It's just, we turned up. AD doing a Euro step layup, hitting the three, yelling. You know what I mean? We need to start doing that from the start. We can't be having these lapses all the time. You know what I mean? Because we're down 13 to the Sixers. Oh, we'll come back. And then, oh shit, we lost. But sometimes when you do that, it can come back to bite you. So we have to learn to play better from the start. We can't go through those lapses. You know what I mean? And the bench didn't do well, and I know 29 points, but I think like a Dion Waiters would be perfect because Kuzma, man, is struggling, man. Like, he seems like it's a mental thing now when it comes to, like, he'll be open, wide open, rhythm and everything. He'll miss and put his head down. You can't be doing that, Kuz. You got to continue to play your game. It'll come to you eventually. You know what I mean? It'll come to you eventually. You know, so for me, continue to play better. Continue to do the little things. Deflecting pass lane, defense, taking charges, and Caruso didn't play tonight again, so maybe that kind of had an effect because usually Kuzma plays good when he has somebody that passes to him, in the sense of, like, Rondo played a decent game, but he continue to do the same thing every game. Rondo comes in, we're up, lead loss, you know? And I really liked how Dwight played defensively and JaVale McGee defensively. They played great defensively. Danny Green, decent game, you know? But for me, AD, what did I tell you guys during pregame? What did I tell you guys? Leave them in the comment section down below. People that listen to me live on Sportscaster too. I said AD needs to get in the post, go to work. And that's exactly what he did. I loved what Anthony Davis did tonight. He posted up, you know what I mean? Spin, dribble, layup. And when they did win that zone, AD hit threes. And that's okay. I want to see this 37 and 13 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 blocks every game. You know, I want to see him do that against the Bucks, the Clippers. If AD has performances like this against the Clippers, Bucks, rest of the season, we're winning the championship. You know, so I'm just excited that I see this potential. Anthony Davis already has potential, but there's nights where he doesn't go in the post. He needs to get in the post more. You know what I mean? AD, great player. You know, overall, great game, dominated. We're 47 and 13, 3 more wins away from 50 wins. You know, it's like, who would have thought, like, last year, we were out of the playoff race, you know? We were out of the playoff race, looking forward to next year, we're talking about that and this. Now we're 47-13, looking, it's going to be a great, great rest of the season, man. I'm excited, and it's been a while since we've been in the playoffs, man. I'm excited, ready for this journey. But like every coach says, take it one day at a time, one game at a time. And yeah, man, LeBron played great. He's starting to turn it up. Like I said on my Sportscaster Live and my YouTube earlier in the week, I said LeBron is going to have a classic playoffs. I'm telling you right now, LeBron's going to have a classic playoffs and AD. When AD and LeBron play like that, like they did tonight, the sky's the limit, you know? LeBron was dribbling between his legs, getting to the line, easy layup. It's like it's too easy for LeBron now. You know, it's like LeBron's averaging 25 points, 50% from the field, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds, 10 assists. You know, so LeBron's having a great season, and people need to start realizing that LeBron's great. A lot of the media like to criticize him, you know, but let the haters talk. And when we hold up the trophy in June, they got nothing to say. But I'm going to end this Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast show. I'm going to leave my social media link in the description. But if you do have a YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast show. And if you have a Twitter, follow me on there. But I'm going to leave all my social media link in the description. And you guys have a great night. Go Lakers, baby. Peace. Laker that.